Joining us first is Miss BJ Gallent from Beacon Behavioral Health to talk about client retention and returning clients. Right. And welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I always enjoy coming every month.
Absolutely. So Beacon Behavioral Health, just give me a quick rundown of
Well, we're an intensive outpatient program for mental health services. We're called an IOP. It is strictly outpatient. We're located on Versailles Drive, and we welcome all of those who may be having some concerns with their mental health, schizophrenia, paranoia, grief, depression, anxiety, substance abuse. We're here for them, and we have a very active, engaged program. And we take pride in the fact that many of our clients, we have a high retention. When they enter our doors and come for observation, they want to come back. They're eager to come back and get started and be admitted to our outpatient program and start the process of coming 3 days a week, having lunch with us, being engaged with our therapist. We have an LPN on duty, and I talked to one of the clients this morning, and he said, this is the best program I've ever been to. And so that's a great compliment. And we also have those that after they've completed our program, and things, life happens. It just does, whether we want it to or not. And we have those at times where they want to come back. And so they make that phone call, and they do not need a referral from a doctor or a hospital or a clinic. All they need to do is call the office, either speak to myself or someone on staff, and then they are absolutely recognized to be able to return. And we have several of those, and we take pride in that because that means that we're doing a good job.
Absolutely. And who's eligible to come into the program?
Ages 18 and above. Very, very easy. If you're suffering from any type of mental health concerns, we are co-occurring with substance abuse as well. And so anyone 18 and above, all they have to do is call either my number, the cell number at 318-589-8397, or they can call the office at 318-441-0800. We can have walk-ins, but we ask for them to wait until after 1:30 because we are in therapy in the mornings from 9:30 to 12:30. We have free transportation up to 30 miles. We accept most insurances as well, and so we're ready to serve.
Yes, ma'am, and I guess, a treatment plan would look different for each patient.
Correct.
Typically, what does that look like? What does treatment look like?
Treatment looks like a variety of things, because each day our therapists have a very planned program. They have handouts, they have discussions. It's peer support. That is so important. People come in and they realize they're not alone in this world, and so they really engage in that peer support. It's all very confidential. It's not going anywhere, and they have wonderful discussions concerning different areas of mental health and how they would handle theirs. And sometimes in peer support, I used to have that problem, but here's how I handled it. And so someone else is listening in that group therapy, and so they know how to handle that. That makes them more comfortable.
Absolutely. And when you say mental health, just kind of briefly, what is included in mental health?
Mental health could include depression, anxiety, grief, PTSD, schizophrenia, paranoia. The list just goes on and on and on, and we're there to serve them. We have a psychiatrist that comes in once a week. We have a nurse practitioner as well, 2 licensed therapists. Our drivers are mental health trained technicians as well, program director, intake coordinator. So we are ready to serve. All they need to do is make that phone call.
Yes, ma'am, and as we're wrapping it up, you mentioned phone call. What is the number? How can people get in touch with you?
318-441-0800 is our office number, or they can call my number at 318-589-8397. And if they have a more serious problem that they feel like they need inpatient, we have an inpatient hospital in Bunkie, and it's awesome.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming on the show this morning.
All right, appreciate it.
We'll be right back after this.